For this part of the live stream video is now being served on the set for take 2. Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. We are back and go for take 2 of the live stream video for 2023 Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup on Gran Turismo 7. On the last video goes for the recap that I just end up in 10th place without any drama except racing competition, that is. So if I had to try to keep focusing on my objective, so it will have to be much more precisely in different role part of the perspective if I have to go down to do some determination as the encore content video pick for myself. So it takes 12 laps for the GT3 and GT2 leagues, and for GT1 we'll have to take 25 laps by the number of players up to 16. Grid start is about to be set and good to go by having a 1 medium compound racing tires to see how it turns out, to see how longer it takes to have one race to go endurance without having a pit stop. Well, it turns out that one Gran Turismo player just actually took a pit stop for only one time, so all we have to do is gonna have to focus with our own strategy and just gonna keep going forward to be racing in the 5th round. As per take 2, we'll be set and go proceed forward as we're about to be entered the joining session in the lobby. So I'll have to get back on the track, and still got enough time in about 11 minutes as the matchmaking will start to keep a good watchable eye out on the lobby to see how it turns out to go a bit much more safer, quality, and much more precisely to go for having an all-in competition. But always being a busy person to have this live stream video will be going in progress. So I'll have to do my best and no interruption during this part of the video segment, as I really might need to get much more precise focus during my main part of the objective. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's get ready to continue on and start for take 2 of the 5th round in Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. Let's begin and get back on the track. So I'm just still feeling much more better this time, due to having some daytime difficulty situation that I just end up in last place. All I have to do is I just really have to take one drink of green tea to calm myself down, because I had to be still fighting for my own YouTube channel to have my main objective for my own goal. That's how I always come here for this part of the competition tournament for every summer during the part of the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup after 2 GTWS seasons like Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup has already checked and finished for the day. Still more to do, and just gonna have to keep more practice and more, because I'm always gonna have to do this main part of the video segment to go for only one part of the choice selection. So here I come, and gonna have to do it much more racing perspective on the set. And the competition, we're always gonna have to keep a good usage on the grid without a pit stop. And the dilemma, we'll have to do it ourselves and go for the strategy competition. For starters, for every YouTubers who really have a kid, well, I bet you do, but I just really might need to be laid off for a moment, because something else might be quite very important to have much more big responsibility to take care of. Well, I'm just gonna have to keep a good strong promise. After finishing one race, I'll have to take a break for only Monday, and then I'll have to proceed to be forward in round 6 as where I have to be ready to go for the penultimate event. Just to have one matter of racing interview questions and comments about myself to be as a Gran Turismo racer, but still as a UDRS competitor and operator, and even to have a Total Drama artist, which is actually to be pronounced as the Rage Quit TD artist, since I left the Total Drama community due to the focusing competition on the GTWS season and itself the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. I guess so, because I just really might need to take some time off and go with the flow with Ascent Racing for this part of this main progress to do this objective. Just to have 11 turns including the NGK chicane is all I need to step it up and watch carefully to have main opponents are in the way. And still, I just really need to go and climb up very much more harder to be focusing into the top 5 or top 3 position during the part of the qualifying session due to some interruption. But I'm just trying to keep it myself under control, just to keep much more precisely, to keep a good deep breath and relax to explain the situation about what's going on. But I'm sure of it. I guess I just really don't want my limit to go highly overwhelming, so I had to save myself from getting rage quit. Rage quit the competition is not the best type for other Gran Turismo racer, but there's no way I'm not gonna step down and let the competition, as the main objective will still proceed to be forward to be moving on. Gonna stay on track, keep going, and go straight at the Abend Bogen as my main record by around in 1 minute 33.057 seconds for my record. So it'll have to get there soon enough, so I had to keep focusing and do this for tonight's live stream competition, so I had to take a one short break time. But only if I had to do it to be finishing up in the top 6 position, or it depends on the top 5 or top 3. Okay, that's a minute 33.921 seconds. But you know, remember last year that I just figured out about that incident from Mississippi Daycare because of several daycare workers, including one of them wearing the screen mask that terrifying children. That reaction when I watched that video makes me feel outraged. So I had to be very much more careful that I just really might need to get myself under control, you guys. Just to have my nephew, who really wants to play with me, for having one part of doing some free time after finishing for only one race. But you know, some other YouTubers may have kids who really have much more care to have love the most. But you will understand soon enough, because responsibility is a very strong matter of word that is very much more important. But I had to do this part because taking on round 5 is my destiny. We'll have to do it all the way. But there's no need to have one chat comments, just gonna let you know to keep that in mind. Have something else to do a positive way for your own, so you might gonna have to do it much more caring and have a positive dot. Okay, in about 4 minutes, as the matchmaking will start, I have to keep a good watchful eye out on surveillance when the lobby is about to be joined in. Just to have a duration time for only 2 minutes, if anything happens, I'll have to back out, cancel live stream, and go for having a restart on take 2. Search and compete. Priority is the key. 3 minutes left. Matchmaking is still on standby. Still not good enough for having an improved time. Just like that on turn 1. Going lap on turn number 2. Gonna keep trying, folks. I have to keep trying and do my main objective when the competition lobby kicks in. Okay, there goes that track limit. I'll have to go out and reflex racing style. One minute and 20 seconds left. Entry period is still in progress, folks. Okay, so let's sort it out and plan to do the brake balance if I have to go down to do some organizing strategy. "25 seconds left. "10 seconds. Matchmaking in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, I'm all in. Just to have some good players, and especially to have the usual ones from the last part of the live stream video. So, Phase 1 is going to have to do this continuation, as Phase 2 will have to do the main part to do the same thing ever again for my main part. But over again, that is. So, good luck all. Drive safe from TCR_Jet. Just to have 12 players is all I need. Here comes number 14. I'll have to go first. 15 join in. Now for the last one. Just wait for number 16 to come in. Alright, good luck. Have a good race. So here is Gran Turismo once again since last time for the last part of my live stream video. Looks like he did very good from first place, so he is going at it to do the first position once again if he has to do it. Warm-up complete. Now let's set up the brake balance, organize, and do a 5-minute qualifying session to be set and raring to go. Glad to see you again, Savage Revenge 77. Looks like we got ourselves for another part of the GR Supra GT4 race car to do the main part of the one-make race. I'm so glad that this is going to get much more different role of perspective in Take-Two, viewers. But I'll have to do it for my Total Drama OC and myself as the captain of the United Defensive Reformation Service. Let's go start up into the main gear. Heads up. Time to join turn 1. Okay, got a 420 is here. Driver 123. And the bars is actually to go hit the yellow. Looks like TGT is here on 6th place. Come on. Just to have this main part of the live stream on the set, we'll do it perfectly for only 15 drivers. It's all about having a fun time of racing competition party. Hang on 1 second, folks. I just gonna have to keep my eyes and ears checked. Here comes the NGK chicane. Gonna take it carefully. Watch out for the penalty. I'm on the number 10 entry, so here comes the second lap for the qualifier. We'll go faster to amp up the speed and handling. Gonna keep it careful on the Grand Prix. Just to have the main turn 1 turn corner, we'll have to be amp up onto turn 2. Okay, a bit close call. Gonna keep an eye out on the penalty due to my mistake a bit. There we go. Do that slipstream and I'm all good. Okay, Gran Turismo has now actually to do the first position in the main grid time once again. Looks like Mac has entered second and La Forest in third, followed by TGT. And here I am arriving in third place by a minute. 33.30 seconds is now going well placement at the go. But I will leave my mark and go all the way to be amp up with a brake balance control to go shape up on the reflex. Time by a minute and 32 seconds for starters as the example. But very good roll call for Gran Turismo, just took a minute and 32.325 seconds. So I'll have to do my best spotlight and go for third place on the main starting spotlight. Running round it goes and go amp up the chicane onto the main perfect line of the segment stage. Way to go, Gran Turismo. Keep it up and keep a good time of the improvement. Hang on, looks like internet connection quality might be quite turns out by the unexpected. This could get much more unexpected interruption. It's no time for that. If the screen may end up onto the server caution symbol, that could be bad news for sure. Come on, turn left, then go turn right. Update on the grid standings at number 5. Okay, looks like I'll have to keep a good one live viewer in session. I just really might need to have my smartphone to be put up onto... Hang on, looks like... There's Gran... Oh, no wait, that's driver 123. Minor check detail. "22 seconds left. Gonna reach it to the finish line until phase 2 will be coming up soon. So I had to take a short break in about 13 seconds. Alright, let's commence and initiate with phase 2 of the live stream video. So, every Gran Turismo player has made a decision. We have to go and choose the Toyota GR Supra Race Car 2019 will be joined in for today's competition. As a temperature at the Nurburgring is 59 degrees Fahrenheit and is about to go harder, challenging, and all-out grip endurance on the medium compound racing tires by having a tire wear effect by 7 times. 2 times of fuel consumption might be going a bit much more good enough. So in about 20 seconds as the race will begin. Do your best out there, folks. This will be a very much more difficult race to go harder, faster, and keep up with the paces by around in 11 turns in the Nurburgring sprint. So let's have a competition time to go ready up and get the show on the road to begin. As the GR Supra Race Car 2019 is about to be set and go for the one-make race in round 5 of this year's 2023 Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. Let's have the players and go for the grid start. Here we have Mac in first place, followed by second place is Gran Turismo. Third place we have BDAC 785. Fourth place, driver 123 is here. Next up in number 5 is Team UDRS in Sportec in the same GR Supra race car. DC has arrived in 6th place. Next up, Psycho Crowley is ready up and go in number 7. N3 Faststar has entered on the 8th position, followed by the Grand Prix in position 9. TGT has arrived on 10th place. Next up, Boss Hands on position number 11. Here we have Savage Revenge 7 is now entered to be on the 12th position. God of War 20 24/7 in 13th place is here. TCR Jet has arrived in 14th place, and M La Forest in the final position in number 15. Countdown is about to go kick up, and here we go, folks. It's green, green, green for round 5 of the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup at the Nurburgring for every part of the GR Supra race car in the Group 4 category. So let's kick it to the high gear and stop at turn 1 to go for having a main position, and watch yourself. Force contact will be getting much more exactly careful to be on a forceful notice, as the penalty will be on the watchful eye surveillance. So there you go. Team UDRS is right at the start to go catch up with some 4 cars when entered in the top 5 position at the grid. So better keep an eye out, because the front tires are about to be set and go for some main part of the race, because the opportunity and tough challenges will be well handled to do it. Racing at the Nurburgring Sprint is doing the best time to go for the Group 4 category to do an all-out battle. Let's roll and give it all we got to see how the 5th round is going to be. Turns out to be a bit more perfection to do this part of the video segment. So here comes Gran Turismo is now going up into the first position as he is approaching onto the third sector after clear from the Hyperion-Blue-GT. Here comes the NGK chicane coming in by pulling up the brakes, so better watch yourself and keep a good steady pace on the grip. Very nice. And very good, excellent pace up effort out there. And hold on, looks like Mac is about to go overtake at Gran Turismo at turn 11 in the Coca-Cola curve at finishing in the first lap to go proceed in lap number 2. Here comes BDAC 785 by the penalty in 0.5 seconds to go full effect as 3 cars are about to go for the all-out battle to take the battle in first place. Now Gran Turismo will have to take the spotlight and catch up to Mac in first position to do the first turn and go entrance at the Mercedes Arena in turn 2. Lap number 2 will be on the close ball aisle on the fastest lap time for every Gran Turismo players in the top 5. But this is going to get much more thrill of the difficult excitement, and especially for Team UTRS Insportec to be coming in and start out into the top 5 position in number 5. And there goes turn 5 on the hairpin. But BDAC 785 is still yet to be on the main progress as the forcing slowdown will be crossing in towards the penalty lap onto sector 3. But we have to keep a good watchful eye out as driver 123 will have a chance to go catch up to BDAC. There goes Gran Turismo is now going back in the first position after Mac is now going back on to second place. Looks like he is going faster and doing more unstoppable moment as I ever seen him for only one time, and he is about to go at it to do the twice for this part of the video. But heads up, looks like BDAC 785 is now go for the 0.5 second penalty for the second time once again as driver 123 swoops in and do that same opportunity to go at it once again. But here comes the main formation to go for the lineup, and DC sets up and go fastest lap time onto a minute 33.737 seconds is now served for the fastest lap. Here comes the first turn to go going back at it. Team Insportec barely dodge it and go swoop in at the hairpin towards the apex. There we go. All cleared to be around on turn 2 and 3 at the Mercedes Arena. BDAC 785 is now at 4th place after 123 driver is now going for position 3. By having a decimal of 0.555 seconds is now being set by Psycho Crowley for having a best serve on the fastest lap for only a minute and 33 seconds. But very good run out there, Psycho Crowley. You can do it and be the fastest GR Supra race car to be well driven on the Nurburgring. And there it goes. BDAC 785 will be crossed the penalty line for the second time as Team Insportec keep up the pace and go overtake to be approaching at the Hyperion-Blue-GT on turn 8. That's the ticket. Going forward and moving up on to 4th place for Team Insportec on the same GR Supra race car 2019. This one is going to be the perfect to be part of the racing highlights. After finishing 12 laps, we'll do the main part of the challenge. Survive the competition and go all out to be on the front tires, we'll do the grip. But especially to have the brake balance will have to be switched up and go all the way to see how it works perfectly to go for the comfortable use. Here comes the 4th lap. Brace yourself. We're going back onto turn 1 as driver 123 take the outside to go in after finishing on turn 1, then proceed on to turn 2 at the Mercedes Arena. Want to keep it up and go excellency to see how Team Insportec will have to be follow on to the main objective during the 5th round of the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup in the 2023 series. But there goes another best lap time record to go update for Gran Turismo. 1 minute 33.110 seconds is now doing a good fast up incredible record out there to see how Gran Turismo just actually going to keep up to go clean racing to stay on track. So meanwhile, Team UTRS Insportec on the chase at driver 123 in 3rd place after finishing on sector 2. But the front tires on the medium compound racing tires and the same GR Supra race car 2019 is still going amp up and pushing away on the defense increase to go offense shorter. but it's about to get steep in, and watch yourself to be on the main pace elevation on the NGK chicane to avoid a penalty. There you go, right at the correction, and stay on the line at driver 123 after finishing on the 4th lap to go proceed in lap number 5. There goes Mac, you guys. Barely beat Gran Turismo's record in a minute 32.837 seconds. This is going to be a bit crazy out there to see how the one-on-one showdown between Mac and Gran Turismo due to the battle in first place. Just to have the runner-up racer in number 2 of the silver position followed by the gold position in the number 1 spot. How can they be able to do that kind of a good trick to see how this race goes on in the same Toyota Supra is now actually to be turns out to be a bit remarkable. A more remarkable, a thrill of success, and see how 2 racers will be going much more service to be using as a main adversary rival. So meanwhile, Team UTRS in Sportec is on the ropes with driver 123 in the last minute is now being seen around in sector 2 as Ward Steiner curve on turn 7 is clear. Going proceed on to sector 3 and kick up into the slipstream off by Go. Looks like driver 123 is not giving up yet. More grip and more struggle to defense as the NGK chicane will be minutes, and there they go. Let driver 123 will go for having a main defense by around in 3rd place. It's about to get halfway mark, you guys. Stopping at lap number 6 with only 6 more to go remaining as the 12 lap challenge during the Nurburgring race is going to be on the sprint layout. And there goes again for Gran Turismo has now going right back into the main fastest lap time to be in the minute 32.454 seconds is now going updatable. Looks like Mac is going much more aggressive if he can catch up onto Gran Turismo's record, you guys. This is going to get more excited and going all out non-stop battle will do the part of the challenge. Folks, this race and the competition is all about give your best choice of voting on your favorite drivers during this part of the live stream video. So you might gonna have to give a like, subscribe, and comment during this part of the live stream video competition as the encore segment is currently to be still in session. But I'm still racing because this part of the objective is currently to go at it to stay well defended in 4th place. But heads up, looks like 0.2 second incoming for BDAX 785 in the same Toyota GR Supra race car 2019. Will Team Sportec might gonna have to go change of plans and keep focusing on driver 123 in no time to go speed up onto the increased distance of the gap. But it's about to get closer, so it'll have to find out to see how BDAC will be closest in onto Team Sportec's current position in about 0.2 seconds as lap number 7 enters after finishing on lap number 6. Still to come and go all the way. What a good defense on turn 1 for Team UTRS, but it's not over yet. It'll have to take much more pushing away on turn 2 by around in the Mercedes arena. Go for turn 3. Try to catch up and stay with driver 123 in no time. Just help out and follow the sign and find your line. Hang on, looks like he's about to go offense. Very good defense for Team Sportec. Just try to stay some time and go for turn 5. Very nice and good slight defense to be well surveillance on the radar. But heads up, driver 123 is going to get much more closer out there as Team Sportec will have to be swoop in to go quickly on the main slipstream acceleration on sector 3. Abin Boken clear on turn 8 to have the right turn position on the curve straightaway. Here comes the chicane in turn 9 and 10. Very good close call, but it's not over yet. Driver 123 is still on the main defense to have a good glory moment. but not yet unless BDAC 785 is swoop in and do that right side of the track to go overtake at Team Insportec by entering in lap number 8. So there it goes, the side-by-side is about to get kicked in, so better brace yourself. Turn 1 is about to be slammed the brakes and let BDAC 785 to go through. This is so very close and drop down to be back onto the number 5 spot for Team UDRS Insportec. There's no place of stopping this race right now because it's all about hardcore racing in the same GR Supra 2019 without the Toyota 86 Group 4. So here comes Dizzy from position 6 in about 0.3 seconds, coming in from behind at Team Insportec by entered in Sector 2. What a good, excited, amazing competition out there to see how GR Supra race cars in action. But you might gonna have to check it out with some other kinds of good images stuff I just made from DeviantArt. UDRS liveries and Vision Total Drama fan art liveries on screenshots that you might gonna have to take a good look during this part of the video segment as round 5 continues on. So on to the last minute to be well seen at the NGK chicane. BDAC 785 is now pushing in on the ropes to catch up to driver 123 in about a few more seconds remaining onto the gap by around in 0.8 seconds. So here comes the 9th lap as the front tires are about to get much more worn out soon to be well seen at the top lap. This one is going to be a bit more difficult out there to see how other racers will go for the non-stop action without having a pit stop to call in. So we have to find out because racing on the competition is still on the ropes and currently to have the main objective for Team UDRS Insportec to stay on the defense in 5th place. So here it comes. Turn 3 is going left, then turn right at turn 4. That's an excellent good push. Just 3 more laps to go, and this race is just about to be over to survive one competition race to go much more thrill on the grip. But unless Dizzy will have to take a thinkful strategy to go and make that upper hand advantage for Team Insportec to go stopping around onto turn 7 in the Warsteiner curve. So he's about to get closer in, 0.1 seconds remaining. Make that good blocking defense on turn 8 at the Abbenbogen before going on the risk in turn 9 and 10. Here comes one chicane. Watch your step and keep a good watchful eye out on the penalty. Turn 11 at the Coca-Cola curve is Insportec's most favorite turn of the corner to go smooth in on the line. 2 more laps to go. We have arrived and entered the 10th lap, you guys. We're almost there. Just gonna keep a good lookout on the grip to have the top left screen is now being shown on the tire will be worn out soon. But it's not over yet. Dizzy will still have a chance to go catch up to Team Insportec in about 0.4 seconds as driver 123 is now being catch up and get back onto 3rd place is now being placed and led by BDAC 785 is now on the same position in the number 3 spot. Gonna have to keep going. Looks like the battle for 3rd place is still going underway by the commence. And let's see how Gran Turismo did a good run out there to be in the 1st position to come in a long way to have a total gap distance in 12 seconds. Looks like he's at hurry in onto turn 8. He's about to get closer onto turn number 9 and 10 at the NGK chicane. Just to have one GR Supra race car to have the best part and go for the 1st position to take home the podium. He spent so much strategy to be using with the same Toyota GR Supra race car 2019 to be racing at the Nurburgring sprint layout. Just to have the expert and all-time fan favorite to have the best recommend Group 4 car during the part of the 5th round in Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup of the 2023 series. So heads up, looks like we have a highlight update going on in the 3rd position will be converted into the battle of 2nd place. Looks like Mac has now been dropped down onto third place as lap number 11 enters, and there goes Dizzy, swoops in and do that overtake pass as Team Insportec will be going back and stay in the 5th position. What a good close call, and stay on the grid for Team UDRS, folks. This race and the competition is still got a lot of more places to go, and just going to keep a good thinkable strategy to go all-out battle. But in the end, this will have to take the best runner-up position for BDAC 785 to go 2nd place after having some slight patient ongoing battle with Team Insportec. But heads up, looks like DC and Team Insportec to go side by side to have the same variation to be trimmed in red and blue. Keep up the defense for Team UDRS, folks. 5th place is the main priority to go for the main objective. But looks like it's not over yet. DC might have a quick advantage to go pushing in and go pushing away a little bit. So here comes Sacrifice, Make It Count, and the grip is now being on the forced contact for Dizzy. So looks like he might have to be very extra careful next time. So it'll have to take 2 cars at a time to be on the forced lookout. And the final lap, he is going non-stop. Unstoppable Racer is now going at it to stay in the 1st position to have a best thrill of the moment, to have a hashtag MyGT moment in round 5 applying at the end of the 5th round. And there goes BDAC 785 just coming a long way to have the excellent push out. Will be proceed on to the 5th and onwards to be in 2nd place. But the Supra race car 2019 just gonna have to keep it up and go harder as the ongoing racer in the 5th position to do that best part and making the best defense. Only one more sector to go. Give it all, Gran Turismo. Take home the finish line and clear to be master at the NGK chicane, and then the Coca-Cola curb will be all yours. So here we go, you guys. Looks like Gran Turismo takes the finish line, and there it goes. Round 5 of the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup is now officially goes to Gran Turismo for the win. Now that's a GR Supra competition, you guys. Group 4 category, and doing exactly to have that best part of the highlights of the day. So BDAC 785 has finished in 2nd, and there it goes. Mac has finished in 3rd, followed by Driver 123 in 4th, and for myself has now ended up in 5th place. Good job, you guys. Good job. Way to keep up to meet your requirements and your strategy objectives whenever it takes to have that best part of the competition to go for round 5 is all about endurance in the same racing compound tires to go medium. Very much more impressive, you guys. Gran Turismo takes the win in round 5 of the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. Just look at this guy. He is going much more prouder and more excited that he is. I kind of like it. Gran Turismo did an excellent good job of the stunning performance to stay ongoing in 1st place. So that's a very good game and 2 letters to be initial to be going GG. Very much more excited out there to see how the top 5 racers will stay on top and go all out battling to have the same GR Supra race car. So this one is going to be much more exactly to have a good clean race in this part of the competition. 1 star received, and very good excellent for this part of the video segment on round 5. So there you go. 40,000 credits by Ober is now being earned. 1 replay is now being saved as well. Perfect thumbnail image, and mostly to have the best outcome standings at the end of the 5th round. So this is going to be quite very much more best of the best, but Gran Turismo takes the win in the 5th round of this year's Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup at the Nurburgring. Very good, excellent race to go non-stop without having a 1 pit stop available. But especially to see how BDAC 785 is now come pushing all the way to have the best runner-up position to go in 2nd place. But it was a very good, excellent challenge, and go all out and be much more precisely to have a best thrill of the competition. So, gonna have to give a good congratulations to Gran Turismo and Mac to have a very good, excellent best win. But also for BDAX785 has left the lobby, so I'll have to leave a message to him. You did good, BDAX785. You did very good, and you just raced well with honor with Gran Turismo. Only to have the best part to be serving as a runner-on in 2nd and 3rd place. But the 1st place is doing much more best and excited out there to see how Gran Turismo takes the win and do the best part of the racing opportunity in the same GR Supra race car 2019. So one received response from Mac. Thanks. You're very welcome, Mac. You did very good and doing a good run out there to be finished in 3rd place. Now that's a Toyota GR Supra race car competition in the Group 4 category. But other GT players might have to be preferred to be choosing with the Toyota 86 Group 4 or the GR Supra race car. But can't argue with that. It's all about having best choices in the same Group 4 category in the Toyota brand. Okay, folks, looks like Phase 2 is going all clear. Now, the replay is about to be doing a best time to go halftime until Phase 3 wraps this up before coming up soon during this part of the live stream video. It was so good, and having a best time ever going much more precisely comeback ever since from round 4 at Autopolis International Racing Course. But I'm alright, I just did good. And I just feel much more better at this time to get more precisely to work up and stay strong to keep it up to go handle. But after all, Team UDRS in Sportec is not giving up for the competition just to have a strong attention for everyone and even viewers on YouTube. So I'll have to be ready to go and commence with Phase 3 to be wrapped this up. Now, all I have to do is going to keep a good, much more excellent scene part onto the 3rd pace live stream video set. So, we did good out there on round 5 is going... Alright, let me try this again and get things to be worked up perfectly to be on the situation. And so, during the part of the video sorry. I just got carried away because I just don't know how am I supposed to be remember this. So, the first week of Porsche Esports Challenge USA 2023 has already entered towards the end. No, that's not it. Let me try this again and get the rehearsal to be worked up perfectly to be on the main set. Well, folks, I just feel a lot better. Well, folks, I just feel a lot better this time after I just did a good run in 5th place in the 5th round of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup at the Nurburgring Sprint Track for the GR Supra Race Car 2019, and Toyota 86 Group 4 did a best of the excellent pick to go, but I recommend to have a formation as a one-make category. But if possible, give or take to choose any best choices to have 2 Toyota Group 4 cars during this part of this year's event. But the 5th round is now being set and complete. Next up, penultimate on round 6 at Grand Valley Highway 1 is about to be choosing with 3 kinds of specified Group 3 car. Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept, Toyota GR Supra Racing concept, and Subaru BRZ GT300 2021 models will be on the date schedule on August 6th after finishing for only one race from July. Just to have 2 more rounds in the month of August, so we have to be patient and go for the focusing on the Porsche Esports Challenge USA as a lap time challenge event. But by the way, it takes much more excellent challenges to go improve your lap time, so I had to come back at any time since I just went down to do some finishing on the live stream video. Just to have encore content video, that is, so I had to go down and go to the gifts, select all kinds of roulette tickets available as a reward challenge. So let's start with 2 4-star roulette tickets, and here I go. Give me a high chance of luck. Nope. Still the same and yet to be usual. I'll take that as a 10,000 GT credits. So currently and still yet to be at 8.2 million credits since I have purchased one of the 3 legendary iconic cars from the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Now for the second 4-star ticket. Give me a best luck of rarity. Well, my guess is 30,000 GT credits. But I was right. It was a 30,000 GT credits the whole time. Now for the 6-star roulette ticket in the parts selection. Here I go, and give me a part and compatible on any vehicle whenever I like to pick. Just another carbon drive shaft, that is. Compatible vehicle on the Dodge Viper SRT10 Coupe 2006. Well, that should be it for now, and looks like this is going to be a very good, excellent, smooth sailing on the road to recovery for a temporarity. Well folks, I can't say about having the 5th round of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup between the GR Supra 2019 and Toyota 86 Group 4. Just to have 2 Toyota Group 4 cars of this year's championship event is now being on the date mark on July 16. But I kinda like it, hard work, and do some best excellent racing moments during the 5th round at the Nurburgring Sprint is going much more challenging at this time for the medium compound racing tires to have one racing endurance. But especially to have one other thing to keep a good extra careful to avoid a pit stop if anything is happening to have the tire pressure on the grip. Just try to stay in a good balance, and then you'll be moving on and go proceed forward in August for the penultimate event in round 6 before round 7 is about to be updatable, will be prior to the next update on July 2023 update for Gran Turismo 7. But still to come, just keep your eye out on the keep an eye out on the Toyota GR Corolla for the next update, as we're about to be waiting on standby to be patiently as I'm about to wrap this up before at the end of the video. Thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to... Thank you for enjoying... Hang on one second, folks. Thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like Deviant Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with card liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.